Hello, greetings. Thank you for joining us in tonight's webinar. All right, we're going to do messages and go into the Q&A as usual. So, all right, blessings, and here we go. Watch off. Greetings, brother Arcturians. Love to your society. Yes, there is a reptilian energy here. You're healing, actually. You're facing it and allowing more of soul growth to come through, because the reptilian energies are can be very grounded, like a crocodile usually just sits there. But that energy is being healed, at least a negative portion of it, and some of it is Anunnaki and various beings. Basically, the graduation is slowly increasing for higher dimensional understanding. As many of you probably feel, there is a shift. It is not just a shift of the earth, it's a shift of your sun and other worlds that are going through you. So yes, of course, it'll be gradual, but also patience, of course. But the third eye of many are going to start to christen more to a diamond-like energy, for more precise understandings of your reality. Of course, your reality is many other realities, so other realities will most likely start to be feeling those gradually as you wish to, what you wish to experience. So just follow your passions, of course. You will find what you're looking for in this incarnation. Blessings. Greetings to you. This is Redmond with this Mysterious Bee. Blessings to you. Yes, there is a Archangel energy with your Earth that is allowing more of a high vibration to come in. Many of you are tapping into your more Archangel lifetimes to allow this change to occur. And yes, it might not be seen in your physical, but you are going to feel it more strongly throughout your December and into your next year. 2020 is actually already here. And you're going to feel it more, become more clear. More timelines are assembling at this time. So basically, you're already working on the next year. So we're here to assist you with your questions whenever you are ready.
Hi, greetings, Reverend.
Greetings to you.
Thank you again for coming in.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Up first this evening, we have Stephen.
Hello, Redmond.
Greetings to you.
Greetings to you. How you doing?
Doing well. Yes, your Earth is getting into a higher vibration, slowly, of course, but it is, many of you are bringing in, slowly, of course. So whenever you're all ready.
Yes, definitely. Much love to you. Thank you for being here. Yes, just if you could just tap in to my Agarthian connections and see if they have any messages for me at this time. Thank you.
Well, yes, you are a leader in agartha, and so are, as you probably feel that leadership energy around you. Not your typical leader, though. One of love, authority, allowing people to be what they are, as you probably feel that. Allowing the soul to expand and live. You do have a lot of Palladian energies with you, as you know. Once again, to allow the soul to experience and not to judge and not to block. So that is what you brought. You have a lot of guardian energies in Agartha. Basically just letting souls do what they want. And yeah, so if there's going to be darkness, you learn from that. Of course, it can get out of hand, but if everyone works together, you can heal it quickly. So, blessings.
Blessings, thank you. Second question is, can you just connect with any of my aspects or any of my galactic families, any beings around me, and see if they have a message for me? Thank you.
Yes, you are connected to the Indian Dramano. Of course, I can't now pronounce Dramano, something like that. Either way, it is an American Indian that you're connected to. That is going. As you connect to, you most likely will feel past like an angelic energy that you're there, or even there personally. You have many lifetimes going on, but I believe you're there actually in the physical, as an Indian being, but not necessarily on the battlefield. But you are to assist for, for the ascension of that time. Every era has a different ascension. Yours is now going more spiritual. At that time, it was going more colonial, so there's always going to be a different way of looking at things. So as you tap into that, the Indian era, you'll probably feel your energies everywhere. Blessings.
Beautiful blessings. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Emmy.
Hello,
Yes, greetings to you.
greetings. I was wondering if your collective has any messages overall for me, but especially about my health.
Yes, it does feel like you're healing a lot of, I believe this was mentioned last time, a lot of reptilian manipulations. Basically, you downloaded a great deal. It's like a computer. You kind of downloaded a virus, basically. So you download information. Sometimes there's a virus in there, but you're warning from that virus. So it's kind of like tell the universe, let me learn what I need from this and release the rest. Release this, It will eventually, but it seems like you're kind of going through all their files before you let it all go. So if you look at it from that point of view, I believe this will make a little bit more sense. Hopefully.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. And are there any other messages for me?
Well, yeah. From a different perspective, yeah, it might take 2 more weeks for you to be fully healed. It does feel like it got hit pretty hard with that. I want to call it an
Yes.
attack. It feels like it was just like a major download once again. So sun energy is
Yes.
what you need, or vitamin D. You need the sun as much as you can get it, and of course, what you wish to do for healing, for medicine also. But sun is definitely one you need.
Is that energy influencing how I do my job at work?
I mean, is it affecting it? There's another way you can rephrase your question.
Yeah. Is that energy I was hit with giving me downloads for work?
Yes, of course, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you downloaded the whole place. Imagine if you're in for example, like the Pentagon.
Yeah.
You might be sick for a while. You might prepare for that, and technically,
Right.
you tapped into some of that energy too. Actually, from what I can see. So you're kind of like yes, the cure for the virus, you can say. That's what I see there.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, look at it from that point of view. So, all right.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
Blessings.
Okay, very cool. Up next, we have Daria.
Hey there, Redmond.
Yes, greetings.
So, my question is, what kind of message do you have for me?
No moments from your higher self. Yes, take things slow. Do what your heart's desire. I believe you want to make a move. It's gradual. Once again, it feels like you're here to, from what I can see, you're there to meet somebody before this move. Like you're waiting for somebody to come into your life, and then you'll have the move. You're changing timelines constantly, so it's never clear, but 100%. But it feels like you're here to meet someone first before things start to change.
That's
like
nice.
Male energy from what we were saying.
Okay, that's nice.
It's like when that person is ready, the energy is like the person is not ready yet. Of course, that won't be forever, but it's not that far away.
Yeah, okay, cool. I love that.
Yeah,
It's
we'll get
exi-
that. Yes.
So, any other messages?
Is there a topic you like us to tap into?
Yeah. Anything you would like to tell me from your perspective?
Well, yes. Well, yeah. Obviously, as you come from realities that are a lot more exciting than this one. This one's kind of like you realize, I mean, you understand why it needs to be what it is, but you're used to worlds that are more vibrant, as you know. Actually, you connect to a lot to Alpha Centauri. A lot of beings there that are, yes, very indigenous, very strange alien beings that not even the rest of the universe even wants to connect with. So
Yeah.
you're on the outcast mostly, as you can probably feel.
Yes.
So those that everyone would say is a white villain, it's like, come on, really? Or like you say, like with was it your Skeletor and it's like a buddy of yours too.
Yeah, I know. I love him.
Like a best friend. Yeah, everybody's scared of him, but for you, he's like your best bud.
Yeah.
And he has quite a humor to him also.
Yeah.
So you brought that out of him.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Cool.
scared of him.
I even have a tattoo.
Yes. It's kind of like a soulmate in some ways.
That's nice. I love that. Thank you so much, Redman, and have a cool channeling.
Yeah, blessings to you.
Blessings.
All right. Up next, we have Miguel.
Greetings, Redmond.
Yes, greetings to you.
Thank you for answering our questions today.
Thank you. Welcome.
My first question is about a dream I had last week. I had a dream with my dad, and I was wondering if you have any messages about that.
Is he still on your in your world at this time?
Yeah. Yes.
So that means he's becoming more spiritually aware. Maybe not in the physical, but he's preparing for a change also from what we're seeing. So I wouldn't be surprised if your connection with him gets very strong over time. Very strong, unusual from what it used to be. It feels like he's changing, not quickly in this reality, but he is slowly allowing it. He's not sure what he wants to do, but it feels like he wants change in his life from what I can see. And you can bring that out of him. Just by general connections, you'll just feel something different about him. What we're seeing. That's what we see at this time.
Thank you for that. And do you have any other messages for me at this time?
Yes, you see your energy around Orion. Around, yes, of healing a great deal of that. That is assisting much with the ascension. There's a lot of interesting characters there. Some of them are slowing down the ascension, some are speeding it up. We just see a lot of your vibration is there. So if you connect to this world, to your Orion energies, the pyramids is one example of that. You might feel like a lot of beings are looking right at you. Because it does seem like an ask you to go there to, calm down the storm. Because many beings don't feel like the ascension on this earth will even occur or whatever it might be. And you're bringing encouragement. Let's put it that way. So there's more to it, but that's the short version of it.
Thanks for it. Blessings.
Yes, blessings.
All right. Up next, we have Retro.
Hello.
Yes, greetings.
Hello, Redmond. Any first question I have is any messages for me at the moment?
Yes, you're getting. I see challenges around you. Nothing that you can't handle, but probably more spiritual challenges. But that shows you that it's like when you are ready for it, it will come, and it's like you're ready for it. So nothing to worry about. I think it's more spiritual challenges because you're opening up more sides of yourself, more of your abilities. Some things you don't want to see. Some things you're not allowed to see. So you're opening up doors. So in astral, you ought to see everything. And I believe you're negotiating to kind of give me at least bring a little bit of that here. So that's where some of the challenges is coming from.
Okay.
Nothing to worry though. You're good energy.
Okay. Second question I had was I had a talk with Neutron when we had a little extension in the mentorship thing. He talked about how my past life energies I was sympathetic towards the Zeta females. Was there anything particularly I should know the Zeta females or the issues in society with Zetas?
Well, you freed a lot of them from captivity
In captivity.
because of
How is that?
reptilians. Is that what you're looking? Yeah, you freed a lot of them from. Yes, there was kind of like a female, a sex slave thing with the females for reproducing what the reptilians wanted them, what they wanted to create, and you assisted with healing that. You're a part of it. That's something you hear very often.
Is there part of that healing process still going on today on Earth?
Oh yes.
And the missions that I might have had that I dragged onto Earth.
Well, some of those females are here. They're used to being a part of a breeding program. It's like they're used to being sex trafficked. They're used to it. It's like when you incarnate, it's like the only thing I know. And they do it to get healed. So it's something that you can't tap. Yeah, human trafficking, you're most likely going to tap into over time.
Yeah, I kind of feel that. I can kind of feel my heart with that energy as well. When I get through, I can get passionate about that.
Yes, it's a slow process, but there'll be areas where you really felt you left. I mean, just with you connecting to it and mentioning it is enough to lift the veil of it. So, as a Zeta, it's kind of like mining, how they mine a mining town, how they're mining underground. Human trafficking is the same thing. It's meaning that it's hidden. So, and you're going to tap into it more from what we're seeing.
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Yes. One more message. Yes, the females that you assisted there are helping you now. Some of them are your guides at this time.
Oh.
So,
blessings.
As you tap into that, you most likely feel it. So, blessings.
All right, interesting. Up next, we have Logan.
Greetings, Redmond.
Greetings to you.
My first question today, I was outside yesterday. I was just looking at the stars, and, I was open for contact, and I said out loud, don't be afraid to flash, to the ships. And as soon as I said that, a giant white orb of light shot across the sky. I was like, whoa. And I was wondering, what beings were trying to contact me?
Oh, that was Andromedans.
Cool.
Just giving you a glimpse of what they're allowed to do.
Is that all they're allowed to do?
There's not much they're allowed to do, technically.
Dang.
As the worst Earth's energy, planet's in a cage, basically. And so you get a visitor every once in a while. One way of looking at it. They have to be careful of themselves. So they have to watch out for themselves.
Okay. I see that. My second question is, are there any messages from my guides at this time?
There's a feminine energy that you'll tap into. Those in your physical. More of the like friend energies, more of them would be open to all this. The male is kind of skeptical. The feminine, because you're there to, kind of guide a lot of the females as they open up, like first off through your friends, even protect them as they open up their, the spiritual world. Okay. So you'll get messages for them. Of course, they'll protect you, but you'd be more like a physical presence. They'll be more like a spiritual presence around you. So just let's go with the flow of it, basically. But as you become more outspoken, most likely you'll see the feedback. Might not always go so well with everyone.
I'll watch out for that. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so something to look into. So,
okay.
All right, blessings.
Blessings.
Okay, up next we have Colin. Colin, are you here?
Hello.
Yes. Greetings.
Yes, sorry about that.
Yes.
So my first question is, my life's been going pretty good lately compared to the last 3 or 4 years. But I'm noticing that I'm feeling a little bit more spiritually disconnected. Like there's no downloads really coming in consciously, no real connections. And I'm just kind of wondering if there's any messages around that.
Well, actually, when things were not going so great, you're actually more, as you know, more spiritually connected. So you got major downloads, and now you're balancing it. So you need the third dimensional energies to come in. So it's like, don't fight it. Obviously, you can't, but I mean, you're given what you need at the time. You already have everything you need technically, and now you're kind of dispersing it. Meaning you're manifesting this reality right now through your work. So you're actually living it.
I'm living the downloads.
Exactly.
Okay.
And what comes through will come right now. They just say just enjoy the moment, or the long, it's not a short moment, it's a long moment. But as you can understand.
Yeah, I just noticed it's kind of, I miss it. I miss the kind of constant, I guess, downloads and connections.
You'll get little glimpses here and there. Just continue to ask. They'll make an arrangement for you to give you a little bit more. Your meditations are probably where it's all happening, but it's a touchy subject there from what I can say. I have to be careful what I say. You go ahead.
Okay. And then my other question, I just keep getting, lately I've work changed. There's a lot of stuff happening at work, and I'm just feeling sick and drained again. And I'm wondering if it's from that or if there's something else going on.
There's a reptilian energy there. It's going to influence it in some ways. Kind of have to pull it in a different direction. I don't know if there's a movement there or anything like that. It seems like there's an energy there that's trying to get people to think a certain way. But so you're doing a lot. You're just not aware of the spiritual energy of it. So, that's kind of like, So just focus on, just work through your heart and you'll clear through it. Some beings are trying to reverse the positives of there, from what I can see.
Is it the positive of my work or of where?
Yes, the positive side. Some beings are trying to make it unfriendly. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
The beings are trying to control it and push it into a different direction. I see there.
Okay. Well, thank you, Redmond. Appreciate your time.
Yes, blessings.
Blessings.
All right, up next, we have Lucy.
Thank you, Bobby. I hope I worked this right. And hello, Redmond.
Yes. Blessings.
Blessings. Pardon me. I think I'm getting a cold. I don't even know. Everything has imploded. So take your pick about. Can you just give me some good news? And if there isn't, tell me there's not any. And this is my lot in life.
Well, yes, there's a change in the astral. Everything's being rearranged in your deck of the woods, you can say. So your spirit world is being changed, and your current world is being changed too. So in October, it's going to settle down. You're not too far from it.
In October, what's going to settle down? I'm talking 3D here.
Yes, the 3D world is going to settle down. 2 weeks.
I mean, all my plan, everything has just imploded again. And I'm questioning everything. And I just...
Going through a cycle. That's why.
Okay.
The earth changes are happening there. You're kind of feeling what's going on with the planet that's happening around you.
Oh, yeah.
So you actually have an Earth view, basically, in your backyard.
I can relate to that. I know the timelines are collapsing around me like crazy and weird stuff, but I mean, it's just It goes beyond anything I could probably mention here. So anyway.
Yes, your 2020 energies are coming in.
Oh, and I thought we were just in reality in 2012, but they changed the calendar, so we didn't exactly know when we thought the Mayans were wrong.
Right.
Anyway, okay, can you tell me, am I doing the right thing financially with, I shied away from cryptos and I definitely am not into stocks, but I'm holding money I shouldn't in a bank and I don't want it here. I've bought some precious metal, but that's just, ridiculous. You can't even pick it up. It's so heavy, whatever. I'm just financially, if I could just get that going, then I could at least buy a ticket to nowhere.
Wait, to answer your question, yes, you're on the right direction.
So what I'm doing is good.
Yes.
Should I continue doing what I'm doing and liquidate everything into? Actually, it's not liquidating; it's solidating.
Yeah, just go about it slowly. So as long as your mind knows what you're doing.
Yeah, okay. That just negated everything you were trying to help me with.
Yes.
I don't think I have one of those.
Well, the mind that you think's your mind, you're connecting more to your senses, but you are trusting them. Spirit's actually working through you. So
I guess so. It must be. I'm waiting for them to come with the cross and nail me to it then, because, yeah, what would the angels do? That's not working out so good for me. But it's very nice to hear from an actual person or entity and see my friends here again, or at least hear them. So blessings to you and everyone that will be watching, and all the love.
Yes, blessings.
All right. Up next, we have James.
Hello.
Yes, previously.
Yeah, maybe tips for me to manifest my favorite timeline that I'm not doing already.
Is it a specific timeline or just in general?
I need general tips for manifesting my ideal timeline.
Oh yes, you manifest small things at first, things that you passionate about, little things, and that will help you understand the larger picture. So, like with your art, your music, concentrate, manifest that. What direction you wish. Yeah, you just basically, part of it does seem like you're a little bit on hold on some areas. So yeah, just put your mind on, like you have an idea of what you want and feel the vibration of it. See if it feels like it can. We feel like you'll feel like a block or an opening. So if you have many things you'd like to connect with, we feel like the connection will be clear, if that makes sense.
Okay, and you tell me the portals I make are working, and also sometimes I see like pictures and they're like animated or looking back at me.
Yes, they are. You're connecting to their reality. So, and it's, because you're not really in this dimension that much. I mean, you are physically here, but your spiritual self is in more of a 6th to 7th dimension. So you're more like in a cloud reality, meaning that nobody really has a body at this time. Everybody's just energy. So, like if your world saw you just see clouds, but in your reality is much more going on, of course. So, I do see mermaids there. Blessings.
Thanks.
Okay, there we go. All right, up next I have Marvin's questions. He asked me to read for him. His first question, he says, asking for any messages.
Yes, it will be a couple weeks for his he's looking for contact from what we're seeing. It will be a couple weeks for anything to really start to manifest around him. So continue in his direction. Feels like he's going out into the middle of nowhere sometimes, just like, some people out there, but feels like he's going to be guided to connect to somebody in a positive way shortly. Might be very short, but he'll feel something's there. Blessings.
And for his second question, he's asking, what has he done with your race?
Ask for downloads and ask for protection. So he wants more information. So he's come to us in Astral for assistance. So protection, when he receives that information, and that information has to do with just looking at the world differently, looking at, keywords. He looks on his internet. He's kind of like on a hunt, as you can see. So we are kind of guiding him, but watching his back during it too, because they don't want to, get into some karma or anything like that. Because you can go right by what you're looking for. Because it's not always time to find it. Like in a haystack, something like that. Blessings.
Blessings, thank you. Up last this evening is me.
Yes.
Thank you again for helping us with our questions. I was looking to see if I can get an early birthday present from my guide.
From your guides? As you know, you have Anunnaki connection. Yes, go ahead.
I'm sorry, Daria.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead again.
Yeah, I broke up a little bit. Somebody was calling me. My question is, though I acknowledge that we're never separate in spirit, can you please ask my spirit team to please provide insight as to the original purpose of why I separated from Source to incarnate?
One moment. Well, you removed, to understand the human experiment, to see it from the human point of view. You're actually always seeing it from another reality, and the hardships of it, you truly needed to see it because it's change, but also you're initiating change. It's like through your life, you are bringing in. Now you're being put in certain places, like your work. You're only there for a little time or one day or whatever it might be. Yeah, because you're sharing your vibration around. And there'll be one point when you feel like you'll look back and see like why you did all that. So you're kind of creating a grid from what we're seeing.
Yeah, I haven't mentioned that when I met him in person when I was on the road.
Yes.
I was like, I'm leaving traces of myself everywhere I go.
Correct. Yes.
All right, very cool.
Is there another? Yes. Good.
No, I was just looking to see if there's anything else the spirit would like me to know at this moment. Be helpful.
Yes, as I believe they're bringing in about their Anunnaki connections. You're here to bring more of a humorous side of them, ways to kind of humanize them a little bit more. Right now, they feel like very godlike. Even when people connect them, they get kind of scared. But you're kind of working behind the scenes to humanize their energies. So, because they can appear here anytime they wish. Yes, they can show up as human, show up as whenever they want. So, you're kind of, I would say, a bargain is going on with them to help them manifest. A lot of them are within the religions. You can say your Pope is very connected to the Anunnaki, for example. So they're scattered about, hidden, but can be easily seen if you know what to look for. A lot of it has to do with the symbols around them. Doesn't mean they're aware of the symbols, but if they work at a corporation, they're kind of head honcho. You see these weird symbols everywhere. Like, yeah, you're somebody. Something like that. Or you're from them. So they like to show symbols around themselves more than other beings. So for activation purposes.
Yeah, man, I was just kind of like getting the download of Masonics or things like that.
Yes, well, you see what you with symbols, you can actually connect to the symbol, either turn it off or activate it, kind of read into it. So you might not want to turn it off, but you'll definitely, well, if it's a negative energy, you can shut it down.
Turn that dial?
Yeah, even on a dollar bill, you can do it.
Interesting.
Something you can practice on.
All right, yeah, definitely. All right, cool. Well, thanks again for all your help this evening. Blessings to you and your collective.
But to give you a little bit more understand, like your money, we use a dollar bill, for example, because there's more symbols on that. as you connect to, you probably feel like there's kind of like a satellite type of energy coming from it, kind of like a control mechanism, mental control, and that you can heal out and understand abundance through it actually, or realize people want abundance, and it's like maybe you got to keep money out of it.
So you're saying there's like a remote energy always connected to it?
Yes,
Okay.
it's with all money, but we just use that for example.
All right, cool, interesting stuff. Appreciate you. Blessings.
Yes, blessings to you all. All right. Thank you, everyone. All right. Blessings, and have a great night. Take care.